How to get clients with new YouTube automation and work only part-time hours to get 2 clients per month, earning $120,000 a year. Now, this is something that I've been doing behind the scenes with my clients. It's something I've been doing behind the scenes with my own business for the last few years, and I'm ready to reveal it to the world. Now, I'm actually going to start going through this process with you, so do subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss this, because nobody on the planet is using this system. It is groundbreaking, revolutionary. I promise you, you'll love it, and it will transform your business. I literally just got off the phone with a client yesterday who's generating over $1 million a year, and he's blown away with this system. So this is going to give you unlimited free targeted traffic to any of your offers. So whatever it is that you're training your clients on, you'll be able to get unlimited traffic. You'll be able to scale to 6 figures in 90 days or less, right? This is proven time and time again. Now, this gets loads more time back. So if you wanted to actually go all in and actually get multiple 6 figures, you can. But if not, if you want to spend more time with your family, then you can get a 6-figure business, just part-time hours. And no more ad accounts getting shut down, banned, kind of going through that whole rigmarole of trying to get traffic through paid advertising. Some of the biggest companies in the world are struggling now with paid advertising. We can get rid of all of that, which is really, really cool. Right, so first of all, I just want to show you, this came in for one of my clients literally the other day, and she basically is getting all these calls booked using this exact system. This is what I'm going to show you now, right? So stay tuned. And I'm actually going to show you as well the secret YouTube automation in a minute, because that is the key to all of this. This is kind of the backbone behind everything we do. Right, just to show you some proof of like how this works. I use this actual YouTube automation, not just for getting clients, but for every asset of my business. I've been helping affiliates. I've been helping people with local businesses, helping e-commerce, people with Shopify stores. Like, you name it, it works, right? This is what we did for a product in the first year, 317,000. This is people who pay me, book in for my service. This is a leaderboard that I got on when I was actually showing my students how to use this for affiliate marketing. You can actually see I was 4th. This is a launch we did. We got 997 purchases in the first 10 days of this launch. And you can actually see some of the big names here. I was number 7th on this leaderboard. And this will actually show you like the search term on YouTube that you put in where I was ranking on this day. I was actually number 3 on the whole planet using this system. And I've used it over the years for promoting products and getting in leaderboards without spending any money on ads, which is really cool. And as you can see here, this was during the launch. You can actually see I was all the way at the top, but this was actually one of my students with just 2 subscribers using this system. On this day, he was number 1 for the term ClickFunnels, literally after putting up literally 1 or 2 videos, which is really cool. And obviously this has helped thousands of my students. So that's me puffing my chest because I want you to pay attention, right? Now this is where it gets really, really cool. Oh, by the way, that 997 sales led to $125,000 in sales in those 10 days. And it's just by placing literally targeted views on Google and YouTube. So this isn't about going viral. This isn't about like posting 3 or 4 times a day on TikTok, trying to see if you can stand out, or even running ads on TikTok or these short platforms where people opt in, but they don't really show up. They don't really kind of pay attention. This is developing a system that's ethical, and it's actually going to get you in front of the customers that you want to get in front of. And actually, they are going to want to work with you. They're going to be fighting through hoops to work with you, not the other way around. This is the best way to do marketing. It's ethical and it works really well. So let's get to it. So first of all, we start by doing keyword research, right? So we're not trying to go viral. We're trying to basically target our customers based on the keywords. Now, what I usually do is just work out 10 problems that my customer has, and then I go and search for the keywords around those problems, and then I make videos. And the best way to make videos is to put those keywords into Google and YouTube, see what's working and model what's working, right? So not obviously copy or plagiarize, but you can see what kind of thumbnails are standing out. You can see what kind of videos are standing out, and you can see what you have to deliver. And a little trick here is to look at that video, look at 3 or 4 videos so that you make sure that you make the best video, and look at the comments as well. What people are posting in the comments is going to be vital. So when you put all that together, you now have a video that's going to stand out on YouTube and work really well. So that's the first thing. Now the keywords everywhere, this plugin is like $10, I think, for a year. And you will get all the data you need plugged into the front page of Google. So when you put your keyword when you put your keywords in, it tells you how many searches there are. vidIQ is the one that I use for YouTube, and basically it's the same thing. It costs about $10 per month to use the keyword tool, and it's going to tell you all the keywords around the search terms that you put in, so you can see how much data is coming in. So that's step one. We want to basically use a keyword tool for our YouTube channels. Now we're going to go and create our YouTube videos. Now you can see here, this video here that I created had 10,000 impressions. It had a 5% click-through rate. I'll come to that in just a minute. It had 930 views. And this video here has generated me thousands of dollars in sales, right, for this video, because we have a membership that people go into and they sign up for. Now, this 5% click-through rate is kind of on the low end, and it's because I didn't create a very good thumbnail and not a massively great hook. But 5% is a really good low end if you're getting up at the top of the search engines, which I'll show you the YouTube automation that we use to get up there. So I'm going to come to that in a sec. So I've got this calculator that I created, and I wanted to show you that 5% so you can see how this breaks down into you getting clients. So first of all, let's say you've got 5 or 10 videos that you put up on YouTube, and your cumulative searches per month based on your keyword data is 50,000 searches per month, right? Now it's probably going to be more than that, but I'm going on the low end so that I can show you how this works. Now, if we're going to get a minimum of 5% click-through rate, that's 2,500 people watching our videos. Now, bearing in mind, we've already done our due diligence here and made sure that we've created a good video based on what's already working, right? So we're hoping to get around 20% of people opt in based on the YouTube automation I'm going to show you in a second, right? So if we get around 20%, again, these numbers are going to change depending on what you're doing, but this is just to give you an idea, right? So, and disclaimer here, obviously this is not guaranteed. I have no idea what you're doing, what you're promoting, but this is kind of what we're seeing happening, right? So 20% of those is would be around 500, right? 500 emails obtained. 500 people opted in. The first point of call when you do this YouTube automation is to get an opt-in, right? So we're going to get around 500 of those. Then if we're basically only 10% of those people that go into this system, now this is going to be a lot higher, right? When I show you how this works. But if only 10% of those go in, that's going to be 50 calls booked. So from 50,000 impressions on Google and YouTube, right, for targeted, don't forget this is all targeted, this isn't viral, this isn't trying to bring people over, this is targeted. We're going to get 50 calls booked. And if we basically only manage to convert 1 in 5, which is on the low end, and we charge $5,000, say, for our services, that's going to be a monthly revenue of $50,000, $600,000 per year. So you might want to take a screenshot of that, run the numbers, and then you can actually play around with these numbers. But this is the number we're looking at, like how many people are going to be we're going to get on the front page of Google and YouTube. But obviously we need to get there on the front page of Google and YouTube. And this is what I'm going to show you next, right? So what you want to do is you want to build a funnel. Now this funnel, which we call an evergreen traffic funnel, basically we're going to plug in our YouTube videos. Now those YouTube videos where we're helping our ideal client, we're going to plug into this video, and we're going to basically get all of our traffic to go to these videos. Now what that means is that every time we send traffic in, Google and YouTube recognizes that these videos are not being watched by Google and YouTube, and they push them back up. We then send this traffic back into YouTube and it pushes them up even more. Then obviously more traffic comes in, we send them back to YouTube, and it's kind of like this sort of circular effect, like all these things are going up. Google and YouTube also recognizes that the same people are watching these videos because they're going through this entire funnel, and it's pushing them all up and keeping them there. And nobody can outrank you, right? And this is the secret sauce. This is the YouTube automation that I know you've been looking for, because you can use this for anything. But for this specific purpose, you're going to use this to get clients, right, on autopilot. And what you do is, this is your calendar. You're going to switch this on and off when you want to take on new clients. And you can be building your team in the back end if you want to scale to 1 million. Or you can just do it yourself and just work with a couple of clients per month and get $120,000 a year if you're charging $5,000 part-time, right? So pretty cool. So this is kind of the entire process. And this is how you're going to basically develop your coaching business. And this way, because of the way we design this funnel as well, you're not going to have people basically thinking you're scamming them. You're not doing any tricks. You're not doing like time constraints or any of these weird things. What you're actually doing here is just offering a link to book a call with you, right? Because what happens is that as people build know, like, and trust, you then become the most valuable asset in your industry, because most people are trying to get know, like, and trust with tricks, right? By like, oh, watch this TikTok, watch this video where I show you a secret, but I don't show you anything. Watch this where I do something, but I don't show you anything. That's what everybody's doing. You're offering real value, and you're basically saying, look, if you want me to help you set this up, here is my calendar. See how powerful that is, right? Pretty cool. So that's how you do it, right? That's how you book that in. Now, once you've set this funnel up, then basically these are the things that are going to happen. This is why this YouTube automation is the best automation. In fact, this is the best funnel on the planet, because it does so many things. So first of all, it keeps videos on page one for many years, because all of this traffic's flowing through, and the biggest signal that Google's looking for is whether these are relevant. And by sending traffic to these videos when they're not being watched on Google and YouTube, they're relevant, right? So they're kept at the top. It self-polices, and no one can outrank you, because no one can figure out like how this works. You build a highly engaged email list because people are looking forward to receiving just value from you day after day, right? They're opening the emails. So these emails get opened, which is a real strong signal to the autoresponder and also to their email delivery service like Gmail. When those two talk to each other, they're looking at these signals. And that means that whenever you email these customers, they are going to open your emails, because they're going to start getting used to opening your email, like Pavlov's dog, right? It's like, I've opened that one, I've opened that one, I've opened that one. And then when you send something new, it's like, what have they got to say? Because you're not selling, you're just delivering value, right? Really, really cool. Now, this books your calendar up on autopilot without ads. You literally just switch your calendar on and off when you're ready to take on new clients. So you can grow your business at the pace you want to do. If you want to stick at 2 clients per month, great. If you want to double it to 4, obviously you just take on 4. If you want to like treble it to 6, and then get to nearly $500,000 a year, you can like get up to more towards sort of like full-time hours and like do $500,000 a year. If you want to burn yourself out and get to $1 million, you can, right? But there is actually a trick that you can do. And I'll show you how. I'll give you a link that you can actually access something where I'll show you how you can scale to $1 million and actually scale back your hours again, right? Which is really cool. So anyway, this books your calendar up on autopilot without ads. Also gives you omnipresence with videos all showing up together, right? So when people put search terms in around your business and around your industry, your videos are there. Your videos are on YouTube and Google. So many amazing things can happen when you do that. Like, so many doors have opened for me by being able to be authoritative around products and services that I've promoted. Even as an affiliate, I've got to work with like the gurus behind them. I've got to work with the company behind them. And then like they've helped me explode my businesses and things like that. Like, so many amazing things can happen. And not only that, people do not know where you've come from. You sort of pop up out of nowhere and it's like, whoa, what's going on here? Really cool. Now you get a really highly valuable email list because these emails get opened, and because you get the real email address because you're just delivering value. And people want to give you the real email address because obviously to open these emails every day, they don't really want to go over to that fake one that we all give, right? They want to give you the real one. So when people ask you what's your cost per lead, you can say 0. Like, how cool is that? Like, you can spend 10, 20, 30 bucks in my industry for a lead now over on Facebook, and people unsubscribe because, first of all, we've tricked them somehow and we've got them into something, and then they forget what it is and then they unsubscribe, right? Because they weren't in the market right now anyway. They were basically over on Facebook doing something else, and we kind of got them on an ad, right? Whereas this, they've come to us and we've carried on the conversation. It's really cool. Okay. And you become the ultimate authority in your niche. And this is also a free retargeting campaign. Retargeting ads used to be cheap, didn't they? But they're not anymore. And have you noticed that over the last year or two, they've just like shot through the roof? Well, this does it for you because it's a 10-day retargeting campaign. And also this increases all your conversions. So it gives you 20 sales points, right? 20 opportunities for them to book your calendar here. 10 opportunities here, 10 opportunities here, 20 in total. And in fact, there's actually 21 because there's one on the thank you page as well. So that is how it works. And that is how you build like a really successful YouTube automation. Now, I'm actually releasing access to my beta training, how to work part-time hours with only 2 clients per month to earn $120,000 per year. If you go over to tubeclient.com, you can sign up. It's 100% free. There's nothing being sold. Okay, and you'll also see the link in the comments and description. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you can charge $5,000 per client, no matter what it is that you're selling. So you stop working time for money. So if you go up to this video here, we'll get going.